Imagine this scene. A warm afternoon in a small town in India. A man is walking past a circus that has just finished its show. The air is filled with laughter, the smell of popcorn, and the sound of children talking excitedly about the animals they had just seen. The man, curious, decides to wander closer to where the animals are kept after the performance. As he turns a corner, he suddenly stops. His eyes widen. In front of him stand several gigantic elephants, magnificent creatures with their massive bodies, towering ears, and tusks gleaming in the sunlight. Yet something seems off. These mighty animals are not in cages. They are not restrained by heavy chains or locked gates. Instead, each elephant is held by nothing more than a thin rope tied around one leg. The man is puzzled. He stares in disbelief. This fragile rope, something a child could snap with a good tug, was supposed to hold down animals that could easily pull a tree from the ground. The elephants, calm and motionless, make no attempt to move away. They just stand there, swaying gently, occasionally flapping their ears, completely unaware of their own strength. Unable to contain his curiosity, the man notices a trainer sitting nearby, resting in the shade. He walks over and asks, "Excuse me, I don't understand. These animals are so powerful. Why don't they just pull the rope, break free, and run away?" The trainer smiles knowingly. "Ah," he says, "it's simple. When these elephants are very young, we use the same kind of rope to tie them. At that age, they are too small and too weak to break it. They pull and struggle, but eventually they give up. They learn, deep in their minds, that the rope is stronger than they are. So when they grow up, even though they could break free with almost no effort, they don't even try. They've been conditioned to believe escape is impossible. To them, the rope is unbreakable." The man stands in silence, shocked. He looks back at the elephants again, huge, majestic beings with all the strength in the world, yet prisoners of a belief they had accepted long ago. And then it hits him. How many of us are just like those elephants? We walk through life tied down by invisible ropes, beliefs formed when we were younger, when we failed, when we were told we weren't good enough, when we made mistakes. Maybe a teacher once told us we'd never succeed. Maybe a parent or a boss doubted our abilities. Maybe we tried something and fell flat on our faces. And just like the elephants, we stopped trying. We accepted the rope. We believed it couldn't be broken. But here's the truth. That rope is an illusion. The moment we challenge it, the moment we test it, we often discover that it was never strong enough to hold us back. The only thing holding us is the belief that we can't break free. Think about it. How many dreams have you left behind because you thought you weren't capable? How many times have you said, "That's just not possible for me," without even trying again? How many opportunities have slipped away, not because you lacked the ability, but because you doubted yourself? Failure isn't the end. Failure is the beginning of growth. Every great inventor, every successful leader, every person who has achieved something extraordinary has failed, sometimes hundreds of times. But they refused to let the rope of past failure hold them down. They tested it again. They pulled harder. They believed that one day the rope would snap. So what about you? What rope is holding you today? Is it fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what others will think? Remember, those ropes are old stories. They were tied to you long ago, maybe when you were at your weakest, but they don't define who you are now. You are stronger, you are wiser, and you are far more capable than you believe. The elephants remain tied because they never challenged the rope. But you have a choice. You can take one step, one action, to test the limits you've accepted for so long. And when you do, you might discover that freedom, success, and possibility have been waiting for you all along. So don't let the ropes of yesterday hold you back today. Failure is not final. It is simply feedback. Learn from it, grow from it, and keep pulling until the rope snaps. Because the truth is, you are always free.